Okay. Yeah, after Araza has her conversation there, Kitty, you head towards the lodge. Araza tagging along thereafter to meet with Riley and the other lodge members. And a couple of them seem to have come down sick, but for the most part, the lodge seems okay. And Riley himself is fine. He says, "Hey, fellow cats! Hey there, Kitty. How are you? And I don't believe I've met your friend before. There, name's Riley O'Shea."
Hi, Riley.
Yeah, I'm doing better than some of these folks right here. But,
Yeah, it seems it got to us after all. This thing, it's going around. You staying safe?
yeah, I'm pretty good. I got some work, as you know. That's what I can't stop doing.
Hey, yeah, it's, well, there's plenty to be doing here. Especially for adventuresome folks who are good in a scrap. I heard there's looting in other parts of the city. Bad business.
Great out there at all.
Yeah. Some large members been trying to keep it under control, but it seems to be getting worse lately. So what brings you here?
Well, you know, remember that last trip we took and how I ended up having you meet the Orc Lord?
Yeah, it seemed, I mean, sort of an intense fellow, but pretty charming all told.
Well, he might die, and...
Well, that doesn't seem very believable.
Well...
I mean, he was big, you know, he had a big axe.
Well, you know, he's big, but people that are below him, you know, the lower clans and such, there's kind of a rumor and kind of a long story, but we kind of think that they're going to get attacked and they're going to die, and we'd like that not to happen, because that big buff guy, yeah, you're right, he is super buff, and he probably won't die, and he's probably going to blame us because we were the last people he saw. So, we'd like to get a message to him, you know, and just say, hey, you might want to tell your clans they got to move, because the Imperials are in town, and it's not looking too great, and we got things to do, and there's only me, and there's only you, so I need your help getting the message out. What do you say?
I mean, well, I'd be lying if I didn't say a bit nervous staying in town. I wouldn't mind getting out there, but, I mean, there's gnolls.
Yeah, so I got a little bit of money, and I know you got some money, so, but it's better than turning into a zombie with all these sick people here. And yeah, there's some gnolls, but you'll be saving all the orcs, so they'll probably at least have your back on the way as they move. So, can you risk just a little bit?
Make a charisma check. I mean, I'll do it, but I mean, you know you gotta pay me, right?
How much you looking to get paid for this? Most of the orc camps are right here, just right up here in the mountains, and the one we went to, if the Orc Lord's easier, that's just one day, man.
Yeah, I know it's a day. Well, let's see. Let's say about 15 copper.
Oh yeah, I could definitely get that for you now. Actually, if you want, I can give it to you now, and you can just go ahead and get on the road and get the show started. What do you say? And I'll just get my pockets lined back up when we get back to the constabulary.
All right, yeah, sure. I mean, 15 copper. That's good for yeah, I can forward on the road. So by the time I come back, you'll have the whole city in order, and then yeah, it'll work for me. All right. 15 copper. I'll do it. I'll go. I'll tell the Arcs that they're going to be attacked. Any more information I should give them other than they're going to be attacked? Where, when?
So you know how I got my friend here?
Yeah.
Literally the reason I brought her, because you know me and those little minute details.
Right. You can never remember the details. You're sort of a big picture kind of gal.
Yeah, more like a slashy, punchy kind of get in and get out kind of girl.
All right then. Well, I'll ask your friend then for the details. And
Yeah.
I assume Arasa then shares the details.
Yeah, so I'll give him like the names of the clans that
Mhm.
were supposed to be targeted, but it seems to me as though it's a very quick step from 3 clans being targeted to kind of all orcs being targeted, so probably none of them are safe.
Alright, I'll get the word to him.
And I'm conflicted.
He's a good guy.
Who's a good guy?
Riley. He's
Yeah.
a great guy. If you need help, you ask.
I feel like we should tell them that it's been foreseen
Oh yeah, they'll be fine.
that Errol Dybbuk will end up here and he will rally rebellious forces against the Imperials and then kind of leave it as balls in your court if you want to handle that situation.
The thing about that, then you tell them what to do. The orcs don't take kindly to being told what to do.
They don't take kindly to that, and
That seems like a good plan. Make
They
them feel.
appreciate. I'm sure they appreciate the information.
I want to impress upon him the importance of, like, they're going to literally lock up basically every orc that they see. So,
They'll
Oh,
feel
I-
in control without him.
Kitty, you really forget a lot of details, don't you? That's a really large amount of information.
Well, I get a little preoccupied when I'm enraged, and my memory just doesn't hold up as well when I'm real mad. I mean, you know the deal.
and
Don't
so
you?
I guess the secondary part of this is Riley's intention to come back here afterwards?
My home's here.
Okay, so since it kind of is becoming a near impossible scenario for the orcs to maybe come here and make good on their delivery of food, is there some way that he can facilitate that on his return?
Well, I mean,
Because, like, the food still needs to fucking get here. Because if it doesn't, I mean, 2 things. Obviously, everyone's going to starve. The entire town's going to delve farther into chaos. It's going to be really bad. But secondarily, the Imperial... I mean, obviously, Araza doesn't know this right now. I'm speaking out of character. But, like, the only reason why what's-his-face dickhead of the Imperials here is honoring any element of an agreement with the Dybbuk clan is because they said that they were going to be delivering food, and if they don't, it might end up being another issue.
I mean, if they've got it ready and they get it most of the way, I can be the one to escort the food in, I guess.
Okay.
If the orcs don't want to show up themselves, show their green faces, you know. I think I can lead a few horses myself.
Okay. I'm not sure what the orcs' decision is going to be as far as how they want to handle that situation.
Wow,
So,
I'm gonna be like a messiah, walking in with all the food behind me, just made me lonesome.
Yep.
Either I'm gonna get mugged or sanctified.
I mean, we
Wait,
figure.
is he going to be all by himself?
Well, is there anyone? Can we hire this lady?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could hire Sarah to go with them.
Well, why don't you ask Sarah? Sarah's always looking for something to do. I can't pay her in advance with what I have on myself right now, though. Are you alright with that?
Hey, Sarah, you want to go for a trip? She looks up. You recently rescued her from a looting and zombie situation yesterday, so she's like, yeah, sure. Why not? You pay me when I get back.
Yeah, you figure you can get out of here, clear your head, come back, I'll line your pockets, and we'll be on our way.
All right, yeah, we'll split 50-50 the advance and then take the other half when we get back.
Oh,
Put
that
it
sounds,
in.
that sounds even better.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, why not? Let's do it. Your messengers have been procured.
Woo!
And after taking care of those tasks, and they head out. You have some more information, both on the Dragon Pearl front and on the house front. We'll say that the party can reconvene and discuss what to do in the remaining hours of the morning. What's the priority next? As you all gather up, first off, probably sharing what you've learned. One thing that you do notice is that Stas is kind of massaging his jaw, and there's some some blood down the front of his tunic from where he spat blood out from being battered into unconsciousness.
Oh, hey there, buddy.
So-
Looks like you spilled something.
So how'd it go with the Imperials?
It went well. Wait, we were meant to antagonize them, right?
Oh god.
I mean,
No, it wasn't that bad.
I
Right.
nearly died, but sure.
So it could have gone better.
Why do we keep sending you into volatile negotiation scenarios?
Because this was
mean-
probably the best outcome we probably could have got.
Yeah, they've agreed not to attack the Dibbit clan at minimum. Potentially. Might be dishonorable, you know. But, yeah, no, I mean, this one, way better. No one lost their heads. Or tails. Or wings.
Well, you lost something.
I mean... spit
Dragon
out a
Spawn have a
few.
lot of teeth.
Yep.
Well then. Yeah, so we'll just speed through the synopsis of all of our information gathering.
Yeah, you each share what you've got. Yun is still with you since he was kind of watching over Stas, and he says, Staste unfortunately did draw the ire of Goroata.
I mean,
He is a military man, you understand. He
hard not
has
to.
been, well, he's fearsome on the battlefield, they say. Social
What
graces are maybe not his strong suit.
So much for an officer and a gentleman.
Well, he is not a diplomat.
It's alright, you don't have to... We won't have you try and talk around the, us insulting him. Sorry.
I also should perhaps say that through the interaction, and maybe it's just me, but I did sense a bit of orc-directed antagonism on his part.
Wow!
That was really subtle.
I simply thought it was worth mentioning that he may, Thorold is not the person to talk to him.
Yeah, no. I thought
Well-
maybe keeping Thorold as hidden as possible would be a good idea, but then Thorold decided to go talk to the head of the Imperials instead.
You know, I mean,
I'm not to the town yet,
I was like,
but
you
after the
know,
fact I wouldn't do it again.
I was like, oh, this makes sense, because, you know, with the constable's gone and the Burgermeister's orc as well, so it'd be
Yeah,
fine,
she's
right?
also an orc. There's a reason why you didn't see her in that future where the Imperials were in charge.
Oh, alright, so we should probably, get a handle on the looting situation.
We should also probably have a private conversation with the Burgermeister, if possible.
Yes, I
That
agree.
contains a lot more specific information as to what may or may not go down.
So I feel like if it's because it sounds like we've got at least somewhat the orc situation under control, somewhat.
Maybe. We'll see.
Eh.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, I kind of told some people that I'd take some money from the constabulary to pay them, so that way we can get all this work done at the same time. Y'all can help me with that, right?
It's okay, we're gonna go talk to the Burgermeister anyways, so
Yeah, I mean,
we tell her.
On the plus side, Stas has been appointed interim constable, so
really not sure how to feel about that one.
he voiced no complaint, which means it's probably official by now.
Oh, you know, my head was ringing. I definitely was not fully aware of that. That's what was Oh,
Stas does like to tout his authority, so I feel like maybe this is a best case scenario.
And all the fireweed and evidence, we could deliver it.
yeah, well, that's official business.
So now we're Stas's deputies.
Yes, technically.
Oh no! I don't want power. Oh no!
It's only a temporary thing.
Thank God.
By that, do you mean that every other member of the constabulary has already died, so probably Stas won't last that long?
Yeah. That's so like this feels a little cursed. This issue cursed.
They've had some real bad luck, haven't they? Even with fireweed, where they had advantage, they did not have good fortune. Okay, so it sounds like
Maybe permanent.
looting is the first thing to that the party is going to try and deal with this morning.
So we got to work out the looting situation, and I still think we need to work out this
Yeah.
Miss Innie, and
the whole getting evidence side of things. Yep.
Have we run out of, like, what is our force of law enforcing individuals look like at this point? Because we just sent what's her name out
You
of
sent
town.
you sent a couple of them out of town. 3 of them have died. 2 of them are sick.
And there were only like a handful of us to begin with. So is it basically just us at this point, or is there anyone in our employ?
There are some Imperials soldiers who were left behind to
Yeah, there's some Imperial soldiers who are
help.
left behind, but yeah, for the most part,
The
it's,
martial law element of the Imperials is the only real criminal fighting structure in Garakan at the moment, besides us.
and you guys.
That's great. That's so great.
And our wizard locked himself up to study shit in the lab, man.
And I trust the Imperials so much.
Yeah.
They seem like reasonable, open-minded
We
people.
can't get on their bad side yet. We gotta make them our friends.
We can't get on their bad side yet.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't want to be on their good side. Like, they seem very questionable. Like, so.
But at least on their good side, we're gonna know what they're doing. And we
See, this is how Kitty ended up fighting side by side with them while everyone else was fucking dying in the future. It's because her moral compass is shit.
She was on the front line with a whole bunch of Imperials in the
Everyone else
future.
was fucking dying, and Kitty's like, "Shut up! I'm fighting."
No, we can get in with them, and then we know exactly what they're planning, and we can foul it before it happens. We can play double agents. This is a great plan.
Because
Serious.
nobody in the history of this game has ever been a better double agent spy than Kitty.
Hey, I got money, didn't I?
You
Yeah,
can't
that made a
even
friend.
retain the information from one persona. Never mind 2 personas.
All right, so Yuna's been with you so far. Are you going to deal with the looting in the Heart District, or are you going to Inikatsu or any of the other possible things you could do? Dealing with the fighting.
Hell yeah, we're dealing with the fight, and let's go.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah. all right.
Okay, so let me grab some characters, and fortunately, you are currently with an added ally, so I'll throw in Yoon there as well, and so I'm gonna start dropping some tokens as you are making your way through and just kind of checking for situations, trying to get things a little bit under watch, as it were. You come across this area within the Heart District where you know, in the future there was a lot more of this, but we're starting to see some of the we're pretty far along now. There are some bodies in the street. There are some dead zombies, and you see a couple of houses that are currently being windows smashed, and some people are looting through them. Looks like a mix of humans. There are a couple of green orcs among them, actually, which is interesting. As you approach, Yoon leans over Stas' shoulder and says, "You're the constable now. Bring down the hammer of justice."
Okay, wait.
He looks over at Araz as she says that.
Wait, hold on just a second. First, For a couple of reasons. I think. God damn it! What's wrong with you? God, this cat just has a mind for bloodshed.
It's-
That is
You know,
it.
she played a pretty pacifist character last time.
He has overcorrected.
It's like,
Okay, so
this is
Burr.
Magri's id.
for real, for real.
I gotta play the opposite so I can determine a proper center.
Yeah, you gotta balance yourself out, bro.
There we go.
I think that it would maybe benefit us to try and curb as many people's minds in the direction of, like, the Imperials are here. They are a brutal killing force. If you don't chill the fuck out, you want to talk about the Hammer of Justice? The Hammer of Justice is gonna get busted over your ass if you don't stop this shit. We're gonna be the reason. We're playing good cop because bad cop is almost at your doorstep, and it's not gonna be good when they get here.
Alright, Kitty's brain. Curb, stomp. Make sure that you get as many as possible, and yeah.
I'm gonna drug you, honestly.
As clearly those words have gone in one ear, out the other for Kitty. The rest of you hearing Araza's suggestion, what do you do?
Yeah, I'd rather not kill more people in this town than
Yeah,
already
dog.
killed themselves.
Told trying to look as big as he can. Goes, okay, I'm giving you one chance to go back to your homes and be happy with your families.
No. God damn it. What is wrong with the men in this group?
Yun steps up behind
I
Thorol.
like to go full dick swing into every single interaction.
As this happens, Yun steps up behind Thorol and says,
Jesus.
"The of the Imperial hammer is behind us."
No.
He said,
Stas just kind of puts his head in his hands, like, this is gonna.
A couple of them look over and like, what the fuck? Who the fuck are you?
If you actually lived here, you would know who the fuck we are. So who the fuck are you?
No.
One of them says, "Hey, that's that crazy cat chick that killed the orc says, she didn't kill Potluck. Potluck lived. It wasn't a fair fight.
It was totally a fair fight. Now,
He got sand in his eyes.
listen, you need to buckle up, Buttercup, because the Imperials are here. So stop all this fuckery and go and behave so we can make sure you still have a town to live in. What do you say?" And then I look over at Araza, and I look over at my little furry buddy, and I wink, and I go, "Did I get it right?"
You did
Yun then says,
shockingly.
as the cat says, "Stop fucking around or we'll fuck you up
No, that's not.
with Imperial dicks."
You're.
Alright, Araza's leaving on
This
we need a metaphor. We do not need a metaphor in our heads.
is a very different character. I'm like, he's what? Like, what just happened?
As you say this, as you're kind of noticing, Yun looks over at you and says, "Am I doing it right? She said to threaten them with Imperials."
No. No. No, we're trying to calm the situation so that the Imperials don't fucking kill everyone in this town.
Yeah,
Ah,
you gotta pretend like we're getting babysat.
that was a nuance I did not take in initially.
No, how did I get this right and you get this wrong? How?
You got this right.
I got it right! She's
Yun turns and says, what we mean to say is, brothers, if you continue to do this, things will only get worse. The Imperials are looking for any excuse to exterminate all of us, especially greenskins, like my friend Thorold here. Do not give them that excuse.
The real class A dickwads. Look over at Kitty, like, is that the right Did I get that one right? I don't normally say these kind of things.
I know that was perfect. I'm so proud of you. I was real scared. My fur was damp inside. I was so
Oh no!
Stas, Thurl, Kitty, each of you give me a charisma check. Araza, give me a wisdom check.
Oh no.
okay. Yay! Oh, come on.
Oh man.
Behind
All right, yeah. So, here's the things that happen. First off, as this is going down and the standoff is happening, and this one guy who's trying to loot in the background suddenly screams as he there's a blast of poison that suddenly overwhelms him, shooting out of this house, and he drops down very dead very quickly.
Can we
Away from the houses! Away from the houses!
So yeah, can we try and utilize that sort of crisis to be like, everyone get out of here, it's not safe. The undead!
As you're
Get
doing
your
that,
homes!
Araza, you, with that wisdom check, you notice a group of undead moving about the area, and have time to alert people. There was something you didn't see, but this was unavoidable. You were going to see this no matter what. With your roll, unfortunately, there was something that you missed. But yeah, you see a group of undead, and you call out to the rest of the group. If everyone would please roll for the old initiative.
Or we could try to utilize this as an opportunity to turn the criminally inclined towards law enforcement.
You could certainly do that.
Because that's
It's better than nothing,
corrupt.
maybe.
Listen,
just corrupt everything.
we had this conversation before, okay? You wanted to go the route of having more honorable people, and then now those people
And
have
now they're all dead.
died. So guess what? Now we're hiring the thugs, okay? I knew it was gonna end up like this, and now here we are.
All right, we got a bunch of rolls. Everybody, roll up that initiative. Araz and Stas, if you give me your initiatives, and then we'll see what happens. Hey, it's a number. Hey, it's a slightly better number.
God, I got dead last.
You were dead last.
I'm pretty
Oh,
close.
bud.
We'll just be surrounded by then, and we'll have more things.
Welcome to my world.
Ah!
This one guy looks. He's like, fucking undead, and he's going to rush out here and just chuck a weapon at the nearest undead, which will be a miss. A ghoul here is going to run its way forward and claw and bite at Kitty. Kitty, that is a 23, so that'll hit you for 8 damage.
Yeah.
So go ahead and hurt yourself.
I did.
This orc is going to rush up here and attack the ghoul. He's got a big axe, and he is not afraid to use it, and 17 will hit against this creature, so that'll deal 8 points of damage. What is the right number? That's the right number. Math in the head of my brain. This guy is also going to move forward. He can't quite reach the ghoul, but he's just going to get in that area. This one likewise going to come up and hit the ghoul with a little club. Hey, 21. Yeah, it does damage it. Next ghoul. This ghoul is going to come at Araza. As it spots her and goes, makes its way forward. I think that's going to hit you, Araza. That will be 8 damage.
Go ahead and hurt yourself.
So lucky you. This orc here, seeing this guy goes down, says, "There's something in the house." And he's going to just kind of look in the house, and as soon as he sees what's in there, try and blast it with a curse and deal some psychic damage to whatever's in the house. He's like, "There's something in here! There's something in here! Somebody help me out!" Stas, you're up.
okay, but stay away from the window.
Let's just take in a step towards the rear and start gathering power. Ooh, get +1 AC.
All right. The Death Plague Orc is going to shamble its way towards Kitty and take a swing at her.
Uh-oh.
That'll be 21 damage to you, Kitty.
Fuck.
Oh!
These things hit hard.
Really good thing that I have this thing that I could do where you're gonna not do this.
Evasive, I gotta re-roll it.
Yeah, I mean, you're still gonna hit me
Same
barely,
amount of
but you know, it was worth a try.
It was closer. It was definitely closer. This orc is going to rush up and just try and stab whatever's inside the building.
I might die.
Yeah.
This guy is going to come up and attack the big one, the big scary orcish undead. For no effect. The other Death Plague Orc is coming at Araza, and it's going to 18. I think it's going to hit. That'd be 21 damage.
Oh, I thought it was a 13.
It's a 13.
Is it 13? Does that hit?
No, it does not.
Ooh, I misread it. I thought it was an 18. 13 just misses you. Yoon Ara is going to come rushing over here and try to help Kitty out. Yoon is going to melee attack. He just can't roll, can he?
Come on, buddy. But you rolled
That's a whiff.
really well.
This zombie creature is going to
Is that a beast?
charge. Yeah, it's going to charge at this guy right here and try to kill him. It smashes its body into him, and 14 versus armor class is actually going to miss this guy. So does not deal the 20 points of damage. Next up is Araza, who I'm sure is appreciating the situation.
Yeah, this is great. I'm gonna.
The important thing is that we de-escalated the situation.
Hey, they're on your side at least. They're fighting against the undead with you.
I'm gonna hit the whatever that was, the orc one that's in front of me.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna shout. Oh god, that was terrible. I'm gonna shout something inspiring and rallying. Something along the lines of like, there's no fucking time for you to be acting like a bunch of jabronis. The common enemy here needs to be the undead. We need to be dealing with this situation as
I have heard of the jabronis. They stalk the knights of the desert, luring unwary travelers.
Make a charisma check.
Oh shit.
Mainly because I want to see you get a nat 20 on this.
Don't say that! Why would you say that? Oh no.
Because it's going to be hilarious if you do.
Yeah, I don't think anything I have can even help me in this. Here I go!
They hear it and they start looking around like, what the fuck's a jabroni?
Alright, fuck. Fuck!
Ah!
Oh, it's okay, Graveling. Okay.
Graveling misses, unfortunately. This guy does hit, though. Deals 4 damage to the ghoul, which, making progress. Kitty is up. And Kitty, I think, is going to rage because
Yeah.
she's a little...
No time like the present.
No time like the present.
So how many is that? 4?
There are 3, I would say you could hit the beast. I'd say it's close enough, so 3 that you can get at.
Yeah, what is that thing?
Oh, I thought it was a nat 20.
Would have been nice, right? Oh, a 19, really?
It is a nat 20.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah.
Is the beast is getting that critical.
That orc one.
Yeah, this sucker.
That
This
thing packs a
can have it.
punch.
Can have
All
it.
right. Yeah, there's a massive slash through the big orc one, and lesser hit through the ghoul and through the beastie.
Really wanted to cleave one. That would have been nice.
Nothing dies, I'm afraid. These things are a little hardier than that.
And I yell out, I got this covered, but it hurts.
This guy's attacking the thing inside the house. Thorold is up. We've reached the end, Thorold. You're up.
Okay. So, is the main zombie force coming from this direction, or is there, like, is the danger also inside the house? Is that correct?
There's
or?
also a danger inside the house. There's something.
Which house? This one, or?
This one over here where this guy is next to.
Would I be able to get inside the house as a move, or?
Yeah, you can get inside the house.
Yeah, okay.
It spits out poison.
I was gonna say maybe we handle the shit that's going on outside, and then we go inside the house with more of a unit.
Fine.
Takes 2 steps in the direction of the house, and everybody's like, Thorold, kind of in a situation here. He's like, alright. Yeah, take another swing.
18 would be a crit. Is also technically a crit. So.
Nice. Yeah.
So I think it's my sort of. Yay! So he takes 20 damage from that
20
attack.
damage. Yeah, he's staggered now.
Woohoo!
Take
and
another swing. It was an even.
Yeah, it was even. So
Next one's a miss.
damn it.
You're close.
But he does take 2 points of miss damage.
Yes.
So, at least you get that. Back in the top of the round, and now the lich flower inside the house goes, and it's going to use a little contact dust, spray it out at this guy. Not a nat 20 this time, but he does take 14 points of poison damage.
I told you to stay away from the fucking window!
Some sort of flower in there. It seems they're getting more than just people now.
Why did no one warn us?
This one's going to chuck a rock at the lich flower, and is going to go through the window but not hit it. Ghoul is up, and the ghoul is coming at the guy who just hit it, which would be this guy over here. So claw and bite at this guy. To no effect. Not one. Orc attacking ghoul. Great axe. Missing. This guy attacking the Death Plague Orc. Miss. This rabble likewise attacking the Death Plague Orc. 22, that's gonna hit. So Death Plague Orc takes another 4 points of damage. The ghoul here attacking against Araza. Araza, that is 8 damage to you, as that 27 is definitely gonna hit. Orc Shaman here is going to Battle Curse. Miss. Stas, you're up. You've gathered power. It is now yours to do with as you please.
Perfect. Let's try. I guess it's the who do you start with? Let's first start with this ghoul.
Okay.
I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, that is going to hit, and that will fry that ghoul there.
It doesn't change. Damn it. All right.
But it does not chain, yeah. Not even.
Alrighty.
Light is explodes, deals double damage. Deals 30 points of damage, which very much kills that guy. Would have killed the Death Plague Orc, but you chose to attack the other.
Oh. Well,
Plague Orc is just got slashed twice by Thorold, so it's going to swing at Thorold. I take him down a peg. 18, does that hit you, Thorold?
I think that just sorry. Yeah, it just misses.
Just misses. All right. This guy attacking the thing in the house. No. This guy going to come up, try and attack the thing in the house.
These guys are idiots.
Miss.
Probably have an intelligence.
This one is going to be attacking against Araza. 17.
Yep.
That's going to get you 21 points of damage.
Alright, I'm unconscious.
Uh-oh. What is your constitution? 15. Alright, you're good. Araza goes down in the attack. Yun is up next, and he is going to melee attack. Actually, you know what? He's going to attempt to disengage first. He's going to try and disengage, see if he can get away. Can't. So he's going to make the attack instead. 19 is going to hit, and he will smite evil. Okay. Well, anyways. All right. Yeah, he deals 19 points of damage to the Death Plague Orc. It's low, but it's not dead. These things are nasty. This one is going to gut burst.
That sounds low.
What's going on, everyone?
2 nearby enemies. So these 2 people, it just sprays out with acid as it just slammed into this guy, and now it just starts exploding on top of him. That's going to be a miss, but the 15 is going to hit. And so this guy starts taking ongoing acid damage as it explodes on him. It also takes some damage itself. Raza, give me a death save. Okay. Mark one off. This rabble is going to move up and attack the Death Plague Orc. Miss. Kitty, you're up.
Alright. Kitty's gonna... This thing is still alive?
Yep. It's still alive.
So I can whirlwind again, and I'm really hoping to cleave one so I can myself.
Sure, go for it. That'll be 2 attacks then.
Nice.
23 and 18. Yeah, so that 13 points of damage. That is going to kill the Death Plague Orc, so you are able to cleave. So you take another swing at the other one. So 13, 26 points of damage. That will take down the zombie beast as well. So both of those are dealt with as you cleave through, and you can do a recovery as your cleave feature, I believe. This guy attacking the thing inside the house takes a swing, and it's a miss. Thorald, you're up.
I'm going to engage this zombie here.
All right.
Try and give it something else to attack than our friends.
Natural
Yay!
That's a critical, so add more damage. So 28 points of damage initially. Well, roll again. That's another attack because that is also even. 15 is gonna miss.
It does become 16. Does that make a difference?
Doesn't make a difference.
Damn it.
I mean, you can use lethal
Actually,
once per battle.
damn it, I'll use lethal.
Okay. Yeah, you roll again. That's gonna hit. So that'll be another 9 damage.
Nice.
Is a 17 a critical for you or not?
No, it's 18 up.
Okay.
Damn it.
18 and up. You're just one short of the crit range for that. Witchflower over here is going to contact Dust.
Filmora
Hey, that's
swimming in the window.
not actually going to affect this guy, as he has a 14 for that. Our randos over here just gonna keep doing what they're doing. This guy is gonna do this. At this one, he's gonna come join up here. Still's a miss though. Comes over here to attack the ghoul. Heavy mace. 13 is a miss. Over here. Miss. Ghoul is going to attack that guy who just tried to attack it. And going to rip him a new one. And he is on Death's Door. But he's not dead because it did 8 damage. He had 9 hit points. Spear from the shaman. Miss. Stas, you're up.
Alrighty, let's try. Oh, right, my lightning force recharged. I'll move a bit closer. So,
Can you heal? No.
Um.
No, that's all good if you don't.
You say that. Yoon just says, I'll get to her as soon as I can.
Okay.
Or, yeah, let's do. Let me not hit Thorold. Straight lightning for fuck's sake.
Miss.
Oh, it takes half damage. Okay, that's nice.
It
7
takes half
points.
damage, so it does take 7 points of damage as the lightning crackles over top of it, but not able to blast. The lightning fork spell is no longer charged. Next up is this guy, slashing out with his jagged sword. That's a critical for an orc warrior who has fellow orcs with him. So,
Do I count as an orc?
you know what? For the purpose of orcs fighting, I will count you as a fellow orc when that comes into play. Hey, rolled pretty well. Deathplague orc, taking a swing at Thorold with the huge spiked flail. 21 points of damage, Thorold. Thorold, what is your constitution? It's at 17 or higher.
17. 17.
All right, you're good. You're good. It rolled a natural 16. If it had been higher than your constitution, you get a disease. But yeah, you still take 21 points of damage, which does suck. Yunara is going to rush over here. He's going to use his lay on hands as a quick action for Araza. Araza, he is going to roll his recovery, and you actually get the hit points. Plus 6. So 21 hit points come to you, Araza.
Oh, shit.
Nice little boost. That's a vitamin B drip.
And you can do it 3 times a day, so take the benefit of it while you got it. Then he's going to take a swing. And, well, he'll miss, but, the healing was the big part. Araza, you're up.
In these unpredictable times, if you're gonna die, you really gotta get your shit together quickly, or else somebody's just gonna light your body on fire and call it a day.
This is true.
Alright.
It would be a very nice but very quick ceremony.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
Oh!
I'm back with a vengeance.
That is a critical. And were you attacking the Deathplague Orc or the Ghoul?
The Deathplague Orc.
Well, it just took 33 points of damage, which will definitely stagger it. And yeah, all right. Are you using Ancestral Guidance?
Yeah.
All right, so that'll add an extra 2 damage to that attack. And then Graveling is up next. Wow, 33 points of damage. That is a big hit.
I was gonna say, I think that's the most I've ever accomplished.
Graveling.
God damn it, Graveling!
He's scared.
Graveling is just like, "Ugh, ah."
It's so stressful for
It's
him.
like, this is stressful. What's going on? We're gonna attack Kitty. Actually, no, that's a good guy. We're attacking the orc thing. Miss. Kitty, you're up.
Wow, nice to know how you feel about Kitty. But Kitty is going to come on over and attack. Can I get to the ghoul? Can I get in this hole or no?
Kitty's pretty small, so you could get in there, yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, I want the ghoul.
All right, going after the ghoul with a swing. 21 will hit. That's 17 points of damage. Nice. Doesn't quite stagger it, but it does a hefty bit. That's Kitty's turn.
Yep.
All right, we're attacking the Lich Flower. Throw a drop.
Okay, we still got 2 in front of us. Okay. The one that's bloodied, I'll attack that.
Okay, yeah. Critical.
Aha! Crit!
Double damage plus the extra. Let's see, that's so 10 plus 9, 19 points of damage. Okay. Yeah, that'll kill it. That is enough. Thorold
Damn, that
steps
thing
up
was
and-
hard to kill.
Yeah, as you say that, the orc next to you says, "Yeah, we orcs, apparently we make tough zombies or something.
Damn
I
it.
consider it a point of pride, but, shit."
And then I'll attack this one here. if I
It's
can.
14 more points of damage. Was it even so you could take a second attack?
Oh, I bet that's a good point. Was it?
I thought it was odd.
Yes, it was. Sorry, it was 19.
It was 19.
Oh, well. Crit's a crit.
Yeah, you'll take it. You deal a good bit of damage on those. All right, the Lich Flower is actually looking pretty rough. Being ganged up on by a bunch of the rabble is starting to take a toll on it, as it is a stationary target. It says he's gonna step up and take a swing at the ghoul with a miss. Take a swing at the ghoul. Hit. It's bloodied now. Swing. And a 17, just as barely as a miss. Ghoul coming up, and Ghoul is attacking Kitty. Claws and biting. This Kitty just rushed up and attacked it. 19, I think that just barely hits you, Kitty, for 8 points of damage. Shaman gonna do a battle curse. That one. Nothing there. Stas is up. One Ghoul left plus a Lich Flower. Situation is mostly resolved.
I'll go over to help deal with the Lich Flower.
Okay.
Let's try... Yeah, let's try the Chaos Bolt. Let's roll random energy. Ooh, thunder damage.
Thunder damage. A crackling, rumbling bolt of thunder flies out towards the Lich Flower, which has a physical defense of 17.
Ding.
2
Alright.
damage.
2 damage.
Oh, wait. Escalation dies 3. That hits.
Oh, hey!
Yeah, alright. So there you go. Yeah, does manage to connect. And this guy, he's been standing in there slashing his heart out at the Lich Flower. Same for this guy. And Yun is up next. And he will, he actually can't reach the ghoul with everything around, so he's gonna come this way, sheathe his blade, and take a shot with a bow at the Lich Flower. And, well, it's not great damage, but he does hit! And so that will, that's something. He's more of a melee guy. Araza, you're up. This ghoul is still active. But the Death Plague Orc has been defeated. Just toss its body over there.
Son of a bitch.
You take a swing. It's a miss, but it does deal 2 damage on the miss damage. Graveling is up next. Graveling, it's not his day.
He's tired.
He's done
tired.
pretty good in most other situations, so we can't be too hard on him.
He's done well, but this particular fight, it's just a little chaotic. He wasn't expecting it. Kitty, you're up.
Oh, the poor guy, he was traumatized when he saw,
Yeah,
That's-
it's true. She went down too fast. Critical hit, and that's gonna take down the ghoul. As you finish it off, and from there, yeah, not quite. Thorold, you're up.
I will run to the house.
Yeah, you move towards the house. You're gonna take shots. You can't quite get inside it from that distance here, but you could move and take a shot if you wanted to.
You know what? I might do that, yeah. It's probably,
Okay.
particularly I'm hearing about spores, it may be safer to attack it from a distance.
You can take a second shot. That 15 will miss, but it is an even miss. You can take a second shot. So it's 2 damage on that one, and then 2 damage on the second one. 2 misses, but they both graze, dealing
I'll take it.
minor damage. Lich Flower is up next, and it sprays some contact dust at this guy, and that will kill this orc here. He fought valiantly, but in the end, it was not enough as he went down to the Lich Flower. As you are watching him go down, one little tendril of the Lich Flower creeps its way across the ground covers up his mouth and nose, and then there's a puff of spores straight inside.
Oh, man.
Oh no.
No, you can't burn him. You gotta seal him in a bag, bury him, and burn him in a barrel.
It comes up with the escalation die that's going to hit. Everybody that's over there is just going to start making their way over in that direction. I won't bother rolling anything for them because I can't do anything. The Orc Shaman is going to weave a battle curse upon the Lich Flower, and this time will do some damage for psychic damage. And now all melee attacks from orcs, including Thorold, deal an extra 3 damage for the rest of the battle.
Yay!
Stas, you're up.
Alrighty. Yep. Let's just keep chaos bolting into it. Oh,
Okay. Why did it roll twice?
I don't know.
Well, I'll take the first one. That is a miss, and so 2 damage. The orc who is dead and then just got spored is going to rise. And guess what? Now it gets to roll initiative. It's now dead last.
Yay!
Target. Yuna's up. Yuna's going to rush at the new orc, the newly risen one, and is going to slash it with a melee attack. Yeah, gosh. He can't do anything, can he? Araza, you're up.
Okay, so nobody immediately around me?
Nope, nobody immediately around you. But make a wisdom check.
Oh, great.
Hey, not bad. You briefly glance a dagger flying through the air towards the newly raised Death Plague orc. It with +4, it will hit. Deals 20 points of damage to that Death Plague orc, and plus sneak attack of 4, so +4 more damage. And as you're kind of glancing around, you briefly catch sight of the person who threw the dagger, and it would be Inikitsu. She sees that she hit, and then is going to continue moving. Seems, she is moving, making her way through the city for some purpose, but did pause to throw a dagger at a zombie. You also notice not too far behind the gray orc boy, who looks over at you and just kind of points in the direction of where she went. He's like, "I'm following her."
Did I do it?
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to... How far can I move?
I think you'd probably have to do a ranged attack. You can't quite get all the way to it from where you had started.
Okay.
So you can move a little bit and fire if you want, and have Graveling, pump the tiny little legs and get as close as possible.
Alrighty.
Hey, that will hit. 15 points of damage. Nice. As it flies true, and Graveling rushes as fast as the little creature can go. But not going to be able to get there this round. Alright. We have these guys gonna come up, gonna do their thing, deal some damage, and it's finally staggered. This guy going to attack the Lich Flower. Thorold, you're up.
I'll attack this guy with my arrows.
Alright, take a couple shots. 1 or 2, we'll see how many. Just the one.
Just one.
Not bad. Decent damage. Another 9 points of damage to that orc. Death Plague Orc. Alright, the Death Plague Orc is up next. It's attacking its nearest opponent, Yunarapasha, and critical. So 42 points of damage, which will drop you. Let me just see if there's... Yeah, he's got nothing there. So he is dropped unconscious. Lich Flower. Contact dust, nearest opponent. 14 points of poison damage to this guy. It's trying to bring another zombie in here, but it doesn't kill him. It just staggers him. 19, gonna deal some damage. Run over. It's his turn. Moves up. Attacks. Misses. Moves up. Attacks. Misses. Battle Curse. One target. Hits. Deals some damage. Thorold. Now you will deal extra damage against the Deathplague Orc as well as the Lich Flower. Stas is up.
Ready. Let's actually, yeah, let's move up a little bit and going to go for a Burning Hands. Oh, for fuck's. Oh, the first
So
one
the
misses.
First one definitely misses. The fire damage does streak out and burn into the creature behind it, the Lich Flower. Yeah, deals 10 fire damage. This guy going to take a swing at the Lich Flower, and with that, the Lich Flower is finally dead. It's been lingering around for the longest time, but finally, under a concerted assault from everybody, it is down. Yun is up next. He is implacable, so he can make his death save at the start of his turn. Fails though. Araza is up.
I'm just gonna.
Range attack. Yeah, that's gonna hit. Deals 11 points of damage. And then Graveling can go. The furious claws, fangs and claws. +5. That is 18, and so that will hit. 1 point of damage. Graveling comes in with 1 point of damage and at the end.
Go, Graveling, go.
4 points of damage. And Kitty, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to go over and try to get a ranged attack on the last guy here.
Yeah, you throw the axe, and with the benefit of the escalation die, that will hit. Deals 11 points of damage. Almost enough, but not quite.
I tried.
You definitely did. Another nat 20 from one of these guys. And that will finish off the Deathplague Orc. I thought the Orc was going to get the killing blow, but no, the looters coming in with the final 2 blows.